Hey guys, back with another video. Today we're going to start making some homemade blueberry wine.
What's that?
So, in the bucket here, I have 15 3/4 pounds of fresh wild blueberries, like Nova Scotia. No, leave it off, please, for a minute. In my mortise and pestle here, I've got 2 crushed Camden tablets. Use that to kill off any yeast and stuff. Well, yeast.
What's the big one?
Okay, watch out. Hot water.
Hot water?
Yep. This here is just some boiling water. Don't touch, bud.
That's hot?
You want to open the bucket?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh.
That's cold?
No, very, very hot.
No, we play hot now. This is too hot now. This is too long.
Yes, I just put in enough water here to just cover the blueberries.
What's that?
Grape juice. Ooh.
The bed juice?
No, don't touch. No fingers. That's 1 pack of grape juice. So in my recipe, I use 2 whole lemons. Just cut up in the circles.
Want to test one more?
Okay, hold the camera. Make sure the lemon stays in the center, okay, bud?
Okay.
Watch what you're doing.
Why is it charging?
Okay, stop shaking. You're going to make people sick.
Hey, Walker.
You want to keep holding it?
Yeah.
Right there, okay?
Okay. Did he charge it, Dad? Daddy. Why is he charging?
Lemons, bud. Thank you.
You want...
Well, all that stuff is in there. Looks like we'll need a little bit more water. There you go. That's enough to get stuff coated. So, that is step number 1. Well, now we just gotta wait 24 hours for blueberries to warm up.
Go, Dad.
I forgot to mention that. I put my airlock in. That'll just keep fruit flies out and load them from spitting in it. Doesn't matter what you use, if you use that type or these 2-piece types. Both do the same thing. These ones are a little easier to clean. Guys, it's been about 9 hours. All my blueberries have thawed out. In case you guys are wondering. You guys won't be able to see that, cause yeah. That's what I use for sanitizing everything. Pretty much just like a powder form of bleach. That being said, when you're washing stuff with it, you want to try to avoid getting that on your hands because it emulsifies the fat in your fingers. That's why when you use it, your hands feel oily. It's actually the oils from your fingers. Everything here has been sanitized, like I just said. I want to go through, pick my lemons out. Draining off most of the juice just to blend up the berry. Once that's full, you want to put some juice in with your berries to help the blending process. Oh, and I forgot to mention yesterday that all the berries I use have been washed before I freeze them. I'm just going to blend this up very quick. That batch has been blended. And I do this on my floor because it's messy. That's what it looks like when it's all blended up, blueberry mush. Now, blending is, I don't find any difference from blending it to using a press, except blending is 1,000 times faster. Less messy. Well, I'm just gonna finish this up, guys. And girls, I guess. And then we'll get back to my next step in the process. So guys, it's day 2. So I got a pot that I got 2.5 bags of sugar. It's just plain sugar. So approximately 5 kilos. That's going to be my starting point. And I've got this on really, really low, my sugar water mix, because I want to dissolve all this sugar into the water I have in here. It'll be like a syrup before I pour it in with the blueberries and stuff. My pectic enzyme. Two and a half teaspoons. So my pectic enzyme, it's going to go right into the bucket. I'll get back to you guys once this is dissolved, and we'll get on to the next step. The last time I made this, I actually used 2 1/4. 1/2. So pour it in.
Careful.
1. 1 1/2. 2. Just a little under 2 1/2. I wasn't breaking out another spoon. Oh. So we're going to give that a stir to get that pectin enzyme worked in. No, you can't have it. Looks good, doesn't it, bud?
Yeah, I want some more.
Yeah.
Eat it.
No, you can't eat it. So this is as far as I usually take it. You can go until it goes all the way clear if you like. Yeah. Got some full suspension right there.
I want to say hi.
You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Well, come down by bucket and say hi, bud.
Huh?
Watch out.
What are you doing?
Whoa!
What's in there?
Berries, sugar, water, pectic enzyme, lemon. Lemon for citrus, yep.
You're going to eat water.
Yeah.
This is dark out.
Yeah. So, with that stuff in there, guys? No, nothing, Cliff.
What's that?
That's dirty Logan fingers. Actually, no, your hands aren't dirty because we just washed them, didn't we?
Huh?
Yeah, we just washed your fingers, didn't we?
Yeah. There?
No, that's the wine bottle opener, bud.
Huh?
The old crusty straightener out.
What happened? That?
No.
What's that? What are you doing?
I'm cycling off my juice, bud. See how much solids I've got dissolved in the water.
You making juice?
Sorta.
You making juice?
Yeah. Oh, man, juice?
Logan's going to drink it.
No, Logan is not going to drink it.
Your daddy is going to drink it.
Yeah, Dad's going to drink it. So, I don't know if you guys saw the breed that. Try this trick. I see so many guys do. So right now I'm at 1.11. So my potential alcohol would be 15%. But I still have to top this up with water. So I'll do that.
What are you doing?
So I just topped up with fresh water. And I use straight tap water because I'm on a well. So if you're in a municipal system, I wouldn't use the water right away because it's been chlorinated somehow, either chlorine or bromide or something like that. But either one of them does not react well with yeast. It's kind of the whole purpose of bromiding or chlorinating your water, is to kill all that stuff that's in there. to get around that, you could just fill your bucket up the day before. The chlorine or bromine will only last 24 hours. And then you'd be good. Bud, fingers up. And then your water will be good to use. I'm sure you could go right from your tap, but it just might slow the process down for the first few days.
My darn. My darn, my darn. My darn.
Okay.
I'm happy.
No, that's done. That's the yeast I use. It's a yeast for red wine. And I think the pack of yeast is like 68 cents or something here.
What are you doing?
Making alcohol babies.
Huh?
Guess what those little brown things eat, bud? Guess what they get to have for supper? They eat sugar for supper. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bet you wish you had sugar for supper.
Yeah. What a bowl! Oh my God.
No, we got enough sugar, bud.
Huh?
So, the yeast is stirred in. You can't feel any sugar on the bottom. So that there this bucket, if you will, is your primary fermentation.
What's that?
That Logan pin
Huh?
is called an airlock. I don't know if you guys know how airlocks work. I'll give you a quick little demo. So when your yeast is in there busily eating its sugar, it produces CO2. So when the CO2 builds up, you can see the water level change there when I push on the bucket. You'll get a little bloop, bloop. And that's how you know your yeast is still working. And my gravity was 1.10 to start. So my specific gravity. So that's your primary. We'll come back here in 7 days time approximately, and we'll see how the yeast is still doing. Oh, and by the way, I use heat belts on mine. I think they're like $20 from the brewing stores, and that way I know my bucket stays at a constant temperature.
Yeah.
A little tip for you guys, depending on what you're brewing. You don't want it too hot, and you also don't want it too cold. So I think the heat belt keeps it around 21.4 or 21.5% degrees Celsius. So, see you guys in a week.